I can't believe it, it worked. So if you're here, you saw the title of the video, and that's right, I managed to have 51 million translation units, translation memory connected to my CAT tool. So in this case, I tried it with WordFast Pro, but there's no reason why it wouldn't work with another CAT tool that can be connected to WordFast server. And why on earth would you want to do that? Well, that's just the point. It's just that it enables you to go as far as this and even farther if I was to try that on a bigger machine over a longer period of time to get it to be prepared. And that's just the thing. If you need to work with very big translation memories, which allows you basically to work offline or in an online bubble, just connected to a WordFast server if you want. That's great. That gives you that power, and that works on freelancers' machines. So you can connect even to low power machines if you're the machine that runs your server is powerful enough. Well, there you go. Even connecting a freelancer that has a low power machine will work. So I'm going to show that to you in just a few seconds. Just so you understand, here is what happened. So I got a very big translation memory. I placed it in WordFast server, but for it to work well and fast, WordFast server needs to do a specific job with it, which is called indexing. And that's basically a way that WordFast server will use to remember what is in specific translation units and how to get to those translation units fast. So that's what indexing is for. It's to help your computer find information faster. And that process takes a lot of time and it takes quite a bit of RAM. But I managed to do it on some laptop that can be bought in a store. So I'm going to show that to you right now. And I think, in my opinion, I haven't seen it anywhere else. So to me, well, that's the world record. So let's have a look at it. So here we are. Let's test out this huge translation memory. So I have here a document which is for the medical field, since my translation memory is also for medical purposes. So let's have a look at WordFast server first. So in here you see I have this translation memory which I've called Grandona. And it's 51 million translation units. It weighs 21 gigas, so it's immense. Now, I have connected it to WordFast Pro. In WordFast Pro, that's where you connect it. Okay, I show that in another video if you want to learn the process, but here it is, and that's the only translation memory that's available for this file at the moment. Let's now open this file. Okay, as you see, it's very fast. No issues with that. Okay, so let's close this preview and I'm going to make some room here so that we can see. So let's go to that segment. Okay, so that's very fast. Now, let's try another one. There you go. So that is very fast. Now, if I want to do some research, okay, so for example, I see here CRRT, so let's see if it has it. So let's start the clock and start the search. Wow, immediately I have it. I didn't even have time to bring the clock back. Let's try with something different. Let's see ESRD. Okay, so starting the clock again. Oh, and it's already there. Okay, so let's try with that. Plasma concentration curve. Okay, so starting the clock and starting the search. And there we go. So it took a bit less than 34 seconds to find these 3 words in the translation memory. So let's remember we have here 51 million translation units. It is amazing. So now that we have done that, something that could be very interesting to do is to analyze that file. So if I analyze that file, that will check how many matches are in that file, comparing it to what is in my translation memory. So that is very intense for the system. So let's check that. And as you see here, there's a translation memory selected to check against. Okay, let's start the analysis. I will bring the clock. Okay, so the stopwatch is ready. Starting the stopwatch, starting the process. Okay, so it took a bit over 10 minutes, and I think this is exceptionally good. If you look at WordFast server, I opened it, so you see what was happening, okay? And so it checked all the segments against what was in these 51 million translation units, translation memory. And you see here the activity, okay? So the most RAM it used was a bit over 1 gigs, okay? So I find this is exceptionally good. If you try that with any other tool, the likely thing that's going to happen is it's going to crash. And now here I have all the results, okay? So I have the total of segments, which was a bit over 200, and it tells me here that it found 10 segments that have 75 to 84% match. So it really did a thorough search. So that is very, very, very good. So that's it. I enjoyed doing those tests, and I hope you enjoyed watching them as well. Now, this translation memory had some issues, so now I need to fix them. I already fixed them so you can see that in another video. So stay tuned, because the video where this is where I show you how to fix it will be coming out soon, and that will be using Plus Tools, a free tool that can open very big translation memories such as that, 50 million translation units, and fix them. Now, if you want to take on the record, okay, so you have to do the same thing as I did. So you need to have your translation memory indexed. You need to have it connected to a CAT tool. The translation memory needs to be available for score matching and concordance and analysis, which is what basic things you would need to do in a CAT tool. And it needs to be able to work on a freelancer's computer that can be easily gotten from a store. So that's it for the challenge. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know how you felt about it, writing in the comments. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.